Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Sean O'Malley.
What a crazy sports, guys. Not too long ago, the UFC 292 event took place, featuring a title fight between Sean O'Malley and Aljamain Sterling. A lot of words have been spoken in the lead up to this confrontation, and it was from the champion who not too long ago defeated Triple C and defended his championship for the 3rd time. And now, amidst the upset, we present to you the next episode of When Trash Talk Goes Wrong, how Sean O'Malley made Aljamain Sterling humble. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press the like button and leave a 4-word comment. Let's go! A confrontation between Sugar and Funkmaster for a long time wasn't even considered as springboard. For example, in June of 2020, they both appeared at UFC 250, and while Sterling took out Corey Sanhagen in less than a minute and a half and entered the title race, Sean dismantled a veteran in the form of Eddie Wineland, and he could only dream about title race opportunities.
My mindset right now is I want to become champ and I want to defend the belt and I want to be the best bantamweight ever before I move up to featherweight. But it's hard to say, in the next 5 years I could put on too much weight just naturally and have to make that move up. I want to make an intelligent decision. I don't want to get stuck in the mindset of I have to be the best bantamweight ever, because if I go up to featherweight, I have to. But right now I want to get that belt and defend it.
As time went on, the record was growing, adding more and more names to the win column. Over the next 3 years, Aljamain climbed to the top of the division and grabbed attention like no one else in the bantamweight division.
Everything I worked for, man, to this point, and then to have the fight go like that. I thought the fight was very close. I thought I was down 2 rounds. And that's not the way I wanted to win. That's not the way I envisioned this.
100%, I finally get to shut this mother up, and it's gonna be so sweet. Everybody in here, I guarantee everybody here is gonna be cheering, and all of a sudden they're gonna be back on the bandwagon, so that's just the way the fans are. I'm the best, baby!
O'Malley, at the same point, was still paving the way to the top 15, knocking out every offered opponent.
That was a big you to a lot of people. I've been getting for 8 months. I've been having to deal with weak ankles, so it felt good.
In the end, Sugar Shaw got a 1 in a million opportunity. As a fighter who was just breaking into the weight rankings, he took on a former champion in the person of ruthless Piotr Jan, who was ranked number 1.
It's crazy. Peter Yan obviously was the number 1 guy, arguably could have been considered the champ, depending who you ask. And I think I went out there and just proved that, I belong in the top of the division. Peter's a gangster, dude. Peter's so tough, and it was awesome to be able to go out there and get the job done.
After his win over the Russian, Sean O'Malley waited patiently. Aljamain Sterling was just about to take the fight against Henry Cejudo, but he also shared his thoughts on Sugar Sean.
So now they put Henry in front of me, and it was a serious one. So this is about a competitor versus competitor. So I accepted the fight, and I told him, well, after, then do I get to beat up the golden chicken? And they said yes.
When the UFC 288 event took place, it was immediately clear to us where the future epic was going to go in the bantamweight division.
One thing I want to say, I know there's a sweet crowd right now. Well, he can star in the episode of Fuck Master, baby.
After a little
July, we could do this in September, so I'll be ready to go. I guess Daddy Dana is letting him out the playpen and allow him to come play with the big boys. So it is what it is. If that's the next guy, it should be. He's been protected for so long. This is going to be, his second biggest fight. The one guy he fought, he poked him in the eye and then paraded around like he was a champ. Then had a split decision win over Jan. Really close fight. I'm not taking nothing from him. That was a split decision fight. Welcome to the big leagues. Let's saddle up and let's do this. Let's see who's really the #1 guy and see if he's all talk or see if he's all hype.
out of nowhere, the Ultimate Fighting Championship pretty quickly announced that the title bout between Sterling and O'Malley is set to take place on August the 19th at UFC 292. From that point on, it feels like the champ has eliminated the word restraint from his vocabulary forever.
Nerves, but we'll see who's nervous when I step in that octagon with him and when he sees how much I fill out and when I put my man strength on him. He's going to have no choice but to fold. Like, you put that against a lot of these other guys, and they're going to do the same thing. They're going to highlight them. Petr Yan's going to highlight them. Corey Sandhagen's going to highlight them. Song Yadong's going to highlight them. Merab's going to highlight them. I'm going to highlight them. So what are we talking about? So give me those opportunities. My third UFC fight, I fought a ranked opponent who was ranked 6th in the world. I have not gone back since. So I think that speaks volumes in itself. And that's what gives me the confidence coming into Saturday night at UFC 292, and I can't wait to go out there and just smash the teacher's pet hype machine. And
I'm fighting a big name who's got a bunch of Fortnite followers, and you know, I can't even not laugh at saying that. It's you know, this guy is beating the most top 5 guys in the world. He's the most credentialed opponent that I have to date. So I think going out there and making the quick turnaround against a guy like that, I mean, it does monumental things for my career. So I look forward to the test, and what bigger name can there be than Sugar Booger O'Malley?
UFC 292 press conference.
I don't know, man. He decided not to stay at the fight hotel. He's been ducking me. He doesn't want to look me in the eyes. So it is what it is. We got a couple of days, and I get to whoop this fraud's ass.
Aljo has like 7 people yelling Aljo. It's pathetic.
What'd you say, Faggot? Where the real questions at? Who has this fought? Who has this guy fought? Oh. He is going to get exposed on Saturday night. Exposed. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. The difference between me and you, Sean, is I actually embrace the challenges. I actually try to put my neck on the line and take the big fights. Who do you take? The easy fights. Oh, I'm not getting paid enough. I want to fight this guy because he's not a big name. I'm not getting paid enough for that. I'm not going to take that fight, you little ass. After this fight, he's going to be drinking Sad Dads when I'm done with him on Saturday night.
Dun-dun-dun, Sports Center's top 10 plays coming in at number 1. Sugar Sean O'Malley knocks out Aljamain Sterling!
I think he disconnected, Sean.
Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect his chin from his head here soon.
Weigh-in ceremony.
Tomorrow night, I make history. I become the 4-time defending champion, stacking those resumes, getting another ruby to that belt. Guess what? Tomorrow night, I want y'all to do me a song favor tomorrow. Say goodbye to Sean O'Malley. August 19th, he's facing the beast. Funk Master's coming for those cheeks. Let's go!
To be honest, many people from the fight community analyzed this matchup and didn't give Sean much of a chance. But it's understandable. Sean O'Malley's resume really leaves a lot to be desired because only 1 win from his statistics came against a serious and dangerous opponent, Petr Yan. Otherwise, he was losing to Sterling on all parameters, starting from the opposition and ending with the basic skills that Sugar Sean has in charge of the stand-up. And to say that their confrontation represents the most striking confrontation between a puncher and a wrestler is to say nothing. But what happened as a result? The main event of UFC 292 provided the world with another upset in the fight game. Sugar Sean didn't just knock out the once dominant Bantamweight champion, He didn't even let himself be taken down, intelligently and coldly countered his attack, and ultimately successfully won the Bantamweight Championship. He made Funkmaster answer for every word he said and has now officially closed out episodes of his show.
Sean is a lot better than I thought, man. One of the things I knew coming into this camp was the feints and the timing of his strikes were going to be pretty dialed in. I thought we did a really good job of getting some long-range partners to emulate that. But he did a really good job being elusive, staying on the outside of the cage, and congrats to him and his team. I can't say nothing bad about the guy. This was nothing but respect at the end of the day. Another guy.
It definitely sucks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that. There was a lot coming into this fight. You know, the quick turnaround, everything. But I was happy to do it. No excuses, Sean. Yeah, he did a good job of the one thing I knew he would be good at, is that step back counter. And yeah, it's just a good shot, man. I felt like I saw something else. I stepped in, he capitalized on the one mistake that I made, and I paid for it.
How do you even want me to answer that question? He knocked him out. In my head, when you think about the fight and you think about Sterling, you say to yourself, how does Sean beat this guy? How does Sean stop the takedown? He's not going to be able to stop the takedown. Maybe he'll do it a couple times, but all night, Cejudo couldn't. But you never know, man. Styles make fights, and things happen in fights that you sometimes don't expect. And
Yeah, it definitely feels surreal. Feels like I'm I'm playing a video game and I just got cheat codes and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna knock out Aljo on the second Saturday, and it's just like, it's crazy.
What do you think about that upset and the fact that Sean O'Malley is now the new UFC champion? Write your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos, and of course leave a like if you like this video. See you soon. Bye.